Hitman 1-0? You would give Hitman the win for this? No way. Quoting the German Moon, which is Kevin, Pokey had a clear lead in the lobby. So I would have given the win to Pokey, but players said just regame, you know. Good spirits between the two, that's for sure. Same builds. And we are... we'll be seeing if the Blade Master can steal something here. It's still a DH, not switching to a keeper. Men are high. And in the meantime, we can just thank Kleine Schildpad. Did I see a lot of B2W Schildpad in the chat? I don't think so. A severe lack of B2W Schildpad in the chat for the 100 gifted subs. This guy and Buttcrumbs single-handedly keeping this channel alive. You guys are maniacs. And we love you for that. So, Peon is here, trying to disrupt the creeping. Will this work? Oh. Not too well. Demon Hunter out. But Blade Master on the way. With the speed scroll, Town Portal sold.
The player's forces are under attack.
Ooh, this razor sharp. Not getting it. Plus, a big mana potion. That's great. Hitman is no happy. So no Peon last hits. Also the kill. But it's about the Tuska here. That would be level 2. Blade Master not in Windwalk though. And Pokey gets it with Immolation. That's a good start for the underdog. Little low on lumber. But he already has a Hunter's Haul. Which Hitman might be able to cancel. Getting in now. Trying to establish hunts. And the Demon Hunter has the fort. To hold the fort alone for now. Maybe with the help of Moonwells. Ancient of War has to root to bring in more archers. But Moonwells is there. He can spam Immolation a little bit. And so far, I see a Demon Hunter level 2. I see a very, very hurt Grunt. And I see a good block by Hitman. What a nice start to the Americas qualifier. Nothing's decided yet, of course. Hitman has quite a lead in the tech department. Gets the circlet, gets the dust, can go on to Archer Hunt now. Pokey trying to wall off here, as it seems, to prevent the Blade Master from going into the base. But the pressure is now on Hitman a little bit. We are getting into hour 11, by the way, of this day. Started at noon in the Asia's region. Went over at 4 p.m. to the European region, and that was a blast. And now we'll see what the Americas can do. Heal save Windwalk. Oh, good. The one has heal selves, the other has Moonwells. That's all fine. And Hitman can't even creep this one. Health is slowly starting to become an issue, so the last hits go to the most successful American player in the Reforged era. And I wonder if Pokey is maybe overstaying his welcome a little bit. But he can't just walk it off, as he has boots. Man, Pokey. Not bad at all. Hunts are coming in as a transitional unit before the tier 2 is done and before we probably be getting Dryads. Or just a straight up tech to bears. Lots of game tape, of course, for Hitman's opponents. He'll be faced by 6 Night Elves. And he's exposed to Night Elves wherever he goes. in the NA Cups. And on ladder, of course, these are everywhere. Rune bracers, an item to throw away and sell, as you won't really need it. Keep a second by Pokey, and he is going into tier 3. This is Bears. It's a rush tier 3 with lores behind it. And Hitman finishing his production now. The Burrow, the Beastery, the Lodge, all finished at the same time. And he was able to clear the shop. That's important to not give too much experience to Demon Hunter and Keeper, because that will give a little bit of control. Keeper nowhere to be seen just yet. Runs into Hex. Oopsie. But everything is low. And the mana looking good. So, nice creep check. Pokey with a couple of exclamation marks here. The problem oftentimes, as bad as the early game is for Hitman, he can still outmaneuver you in the late game stages. You have to be consistent throughout the entire game. Here comes the Hex. That's a 3 units around almost. Huntress might be able to block this, but no. Forced into a town portal, a little bit of extra damage. Murlocs are falling to Hitman's side, and now we get the Walkers. While on the other side, Pokey seems to be skipping Dryads all along. Into Bears, straight into Bears. Pokey close to level 3 now, can creep his own natural. Hitman, tanky units, no mirror image. Shadowhunter only 1.6. I like that aggression. Usually you see this aggression with Keeper Alchemist at that stage of the game. With Demon Hunter Keeper, or the Keeper wasn't even on the battlefield, so with only the Demon Hunter, not to be expected. Item picked up, ring +5 against all the physical damage on the Orc side. Really good. Entangle, Immolation 2. There's gonna be a lot of AoE damage coming towards Hitman. Thanks to Spirit Link on all units. Thanks to Immolation. And then, can he out-heal that damage is the question. Pokey's biggest fan, the Debaser. Cheering his boy on. Love to see it. I didn't think the Americas region would appreciate an underdog story, but we'll see. Second middle creep, probably going to Pokey. We got 3 bears out now, but Hitman, he's right there. And he was the one with the dust, so you don't want to get this stolen. Pokey playing around this, waiting for the Windwalk to end, but it's level 2 Windwalk, it lasts a while. But buying a lot of time for the Shadowhunter to be 3. Expo on the back of things, reinforced defenses. Windwalk is blinking, but Hitman is right there. Again, didn't get it. Item also, Wand of the Wind. Really well done by Pokey. And now we got Master Bears up. Supply lead for Pokey. Tech lead by Pokey. But that Expo might come up. Scroll of Healing, as Hitman knows how important the healing is going to be. Level 2 on the Shadowhunter, a little bruised. And Pokey's ready to fight.
A player's forces are under attack.
Maybe doesn't want to fight without level 3. He got level 1 Thorns Aura, which is more AoE damage. Keeper on the menu. Invo Potion might be there. Damage mitigation thanks to Wand of the Wind. Invo Potion pop. Nicely done. Transferred and used immediately once the Hex was over. Kodo comes in. Yum, yum, yum. Ritu on top of that Invo Potion. Being dispelled immediately. Demon Hunter under fire now. He would love to have that Invo Potion. Oh, no. And Hitman wears the name for a reason. And that's what I said. He is able to outmaneuver you, even if the early game isn't that great. Surround! Bear Hunter surround on the Shadowhunter. That is rare. Demon Hunter is back, trying to keep, to get that hero down. Can he squeeze through? No, the bear closes it again. Pokey with yet another exclamation mark. The Keeper is hurt, of course, is down, is benched for a long time. Kingdom for a heal scroll. Pokey has the resources. Hitman used his already and the heal wave is not there. Town portal out though before he gets, or before he loses too much. 2 tavern revives, expensive. But Hitman has the expo up now. And still 50 food. Dude, if not for that surround, Pokey is probably dead. But he got exactly the one move that keeps him in the game. Impressive showing by Pokey. Kind of similar to Kevin earlier versus Hitman versus Happy.
A player's force.
Where the early game was really, really good. But damn. It is really impressive what Pokey is doing here. Entangle. No mana at the moment, but lots of heal wave. And that's around. Not really close. We get wisps in the mix. Little bit problematic that Hitman can do a lot of hit and run. Without Dryads, there's little control outside of Entangle. And there's a reason why so many people are in love with Pokey. His chance of winning drastically go down though. As the expansion is running. And that evens out. Can Pokey go maybe for a Zeppelin drop? Or just another straight up fight. But there's the heal scroll. There's a mana potion. Wisp detonates coming in against the Spirit Link. The Blade Master level 4. Is it mirror image? Does he even need it? So much healing still left. Bear's getting munched. Very, very good game by Pokey though. But in the end, will it matter? Orc units hurt themselves thanks to Thorn Thora, but it's never really up to level 2. And then that is now an uneven fight. Bears are falling quickly as the damage is rising. Walker damage never to be underestimated against bears. And Pokey with the Demon Hunter falling, no way out. Great execution by Hitman in these hero focus situations. And that is 1-0. The favorite prevails for now. But you gotta respect the Pokester. That was quite impressive. And the 1-0 lead here available now. Okay. But not overwhelmingly great by Hitman so far. It was good. You know, you can argue a horse only jumps as high as it has to. But I want to give all the credit to Pokey. That creep route, or that early game creep, very nice. Prevented all the steals. Whether it's experience or items. Great early harass against the natural, even though he lost a bit of momentum on the Demon Hunter. And then later on, unfortunately, couldn't really unfold the keeper play. And Hitman with the right reaction, of course, going for an expansion. Well, well, well. Second map. It's gonna be Tide Hunters. The favorite might be going into the winner bracket semi-final right away. But Pokey is putting up a fight. And I know Pokey. He's probably coming up prepared. First game. more or less standard. There's a lot of cheese strats in that man. But if you don't have the perfect early game, if you give Hitman an opportunity, he can tear you apart in a couple of minutes as well. So let's see how this goes. Map 2! Match points! Hit Boy! So far, so standard, but not standard at all by Pokey. Creeping towards the null camp. That is interesting. Usually you don't see that too often. It's usually the creeper out here. This is a bigger camp, takes longer, is harder. Demon Hunter again. Hitman plays the same build as before. So what's the cheese? Is there cheese? Are we playing this straight up? I wonder if Pokey wanted to go for Zeppelin drops or something? I mean, there's of course raiders and then snares, etc. But a sneaky Zeppelin drop onto the expansion might work. Oh, Hitman apparently knows what's going on. We got the lay on the stream, so no way. The peon scouted it early. Item is already gone. That's the most important thing. Blade Master got one hit though, and that's exactly what you mean. What I mean. Like, if the early game isn't going close to perfection, times are real tough. You can't lose the Ancient War. That is unforgivable. So far, Pokey plays the same strat as before with the late tech into hunts for a little bit of map control early into tier 3. But Pokey holds, even though it wasn't as great as the early game before. Oh, didn't get it. Can he get a grunt in return? Wisp in for the block. Cancel the self and gets the kill in level 2. Damn, this is one of the best Pokeys that I've seen recently. Saves the Wisp as well. Even, it might just be for the time being. And that's level 2 for Hitman. Little unfortunate. Run for the shop. Circlet, dust, boots. Pokey in with another block, cancels the healing again. That was expensive. There was 2 heal selves that didn't do anything. And he's still trying to chase. Okay, no mana anymore here though. Once again we got boots. Can he reach? Not really. The Wisp did enough. Lots of blocking. Grunt comes out, blocks that path. Nice little dance of these two. Ah, you don't want to go. No. Hitman opened up the gap to maybe trap Pokey here, but Pokey too smart. Pokey not falling for this. So who's this better for? I'd say Pokey is relying more on level 3 than Hitman does, as the damage is coming from somewhere else. That was a no Serpent Ward build, right? on the last map.
A player's forces are under
Thing is, what do these hunters accomplish? 350 by Knusperhoden. Neo in the house. Let's go. I'm in the house for a long time. I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful afternoon so far. And now evening, of course. As I assume you're from the Dach region. This is not the Hitman of DreamHack days who just demolishes his first round match. This is Pokey showing up. Supply relatively even. It just feels Pokey is a little slow with his builds. Rather safe, but also slow. And this time he goes for something different. It's a double. What the? Is that a mistake? Double Ancient of Wind and a lore.
a player's forces are under attack.
How does that work? How do you afford that? I would think that Pokey originally wanted to build a shop instead of a lore. And misclicked? No second hero on Pokey as well. Ooh, this is close. We do have Hex and Serpent wards this time.
A player's forces are under attack.
Did Hitman see all the buildings? I mean, he's stuck with his strat now. But yeah, Hitman out-leveled Pokey quite a bit. By taking the middle. Oh, the block. There is Hex. Gotta respect the Hex. No heal wave this time. He's going... Oh my god. Demon Hunter in trouble. Oi! TP before crit. That could have been the DH's end. Needs to use the Moonwells quickly.
Under attack.
Heal. Oh. Ooh. So... It's Adept Bear into Talons. If that was a misclick, Pokey makes it appear that it was the plan all along. A bit unfortunate, he doesn't have the space for a shop. Now he can wall it off. But that is a lot of passivity by Pokey. Finally getting level 3, but he's out-crapped hard. With the Blade Master harassing, Shadow Hunter creeping. Does someone know Pokey even better than I do? And wonder if that's a real thing that he plays constantly.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's Bear Talents. Yeah. Pokey new meta. And of course solo Demon Hunter. I guess that's the way to afford the lore.
A player's forces are under attack.
Build and D and build plus L, no misclick. Well, he could have custom hot. He could have had custom hotkeys. Dude, if he makes this work.
Player's forces are under attack.
Pokey's super short on lumber after the master trainings. He got 2 master trainings. It's not wrong. It's not bad English. But oh my god. He got claws, invulns, heal scrolls, vamp aura, mana potion, another heal scroll. Hitman is so well equipped. And master training isn't done yet. One of them. And Hitman runs away. Hitman sees talents, runs away. Rightfully so. But levels are a problem. Like, both heroes of Hitman are higher than the solo hero of Pokey. How strong is Bears and Talons together? We're about to find out, everybody. Pokey aiming for attack. Not to be underestimated this damage. He can just snipe this Expo. That is easy. Good timing by Pokey, but that leaves the bottom left entirely to Hitman. Wisp's coming though. Heal, scroll, and go. Pokey knows where his opponent is. Hitman has no TP. The turtle is helping for now. No, now that's a big consumable. Can't pick it up. He's slot starved. Here come the bears. Here come the wisps. Here are the talents. Pokey, can you create a miracle? Gym and Fountain of Mana community. They got your back. Cyclone dispelled both of them, but there's a lot of mana, and Hitman was still busy with the creeps for the time being. Rechu applied. Supply is relatively even. Blade Master's taking a beating. Only 1 level of heal wave. So, good intention there. Imagine a fairy dragon here in this mix. Oh, it would be so good. Blade Master, everything is super low. Guys, it's kind of working. Demon Hunter would love to have some mana for immolation to run it all down. And Pokey, ooh, is being controlled on his demon. But he lost barely anything. Mana potion available, but on cooldown. And we siege. Bears, Dryads, everybody. How come no one thought of that before? Pokey didn't even use the heal scroll. And all the talents still have at least 1 Cyclone. Hitman breaking upkeep. Because expansion wasn't cancelled. Pokey needs another fight like this. Aiming hard for the Blade Master. No Cyclones just yet. Reinforcements are coming in. Invo Potion as well. Vamp Aura is helping a lot, but so does Reju. GNL Bears in the mix. A new one for Reju. Both and Snared. Kills another Raider. And the mana potion is gone. The healing is gone. Fairy Fire everywhere. Demon Hunter 4.2. It's a thing, guys. It's a thing. No way. Hitman might be losing his strongholds. Lots of peons. Could free the bear even. If he realizes this one comes in. Okay, Hitman. Now the position is a little weird. How good is the focus fire? How much can the Demon Hunter carry? Cyclone, again. Heal scroll, used. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. Shadow Hunter, almost surrounded again, just like in game 1. Okay, he has to go for the Fight now, level 5 on the Shadow Hunter. Not much damage anymore, and Hitman might be back in control. Woo! Knusperhoden, another 350. Had a great evening, ending with great Warcraft and a great cast. Thanks for asking. Thanks for supporting. Well, well, well. A lot of you thought that at this point we would be halfway into the second series already, right? But Pokey is a fighter. Thing is, Hitman can still come back. I guess he is ahead, has an expo up. There's still mana, but maybe a lack of bears. He's pulling more wisps. Needs to macro up. He might not take the series at the end, but Pokey is making a lot of fans. He doesn't have an Invo Potion though, and because he's the only hero, he can't staff himself, obviously. Serpent Ward set up, Wisps trying to flood into the back, trying to diminish the walker numbers. Blade Master, oh, 2 misses in a row against the demon. Bears are falling, Kodos are coming in, and Invo Potion. How do you save this DH now? Bears are quickly disappearing. Demon Hunter also quickly disappearing thanks to the crit. Hitman takes the series, but Pokey takes our hearts. So close to victory. Damn! Tons of respect for Pokey. So many players would go into this series and just play regularly and crumble under the pressure in 5 minutes. Not so Pokey. Put on a fight. Very, very respectable performance.